guys, welcome back again to Draw Along Doodles with Walker. So we're in our vehicle little edition right now, and we're going to do a car that's all packed up to go like on a family road trip. It is a little bit of a stylized cartoon car, but it's very clear that it's a car. So horizontal paper is helpful because it is longer that way. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the top of the car. There we go. All right, now I'm going to angle back a little bit for the back window. So I'm angling back. And over here, I'm going to come in a little bit from the very end of this line. And I'm going to come down at a slight angle. Okay. Now, right at this minute, I'm just going to go ahead so I can help myself see where I am. And I'm just going to make the rest of that trapezoid. Okay. I'm going to come to the front of the trapezoid. And I'm going to go bump out and down. I'm coming to the back. Bump back, much less curved out, much more subtle. Then I'm going to give it a bump right next to it for the bumper. And then we'll give it a bump right next to it for the bumper. Okay, now we need some headlights on the car. We're going to do big, silly headlights. So I've got an oval. And then I'm going to put the little marks to the side where it would be like it was coming out of the car's hood. So it would be that molded continuous piece. Now we need the wheelbase. So I'm going to come and connect the end of my bumpers so that I can just see where they're going. And then I'm going to put the wheels. One's going to come under here, under this side of the trapezoid, and one's going to come back here. Now, car wheels are the same in both places. They're equally big. So you need to try to get them as close in size as you can. And this one's coming back here. Wheels are separated out on cars, just like they are on 18-wheelers, so that they can distribute the weight. That is why a car that has a wider wheelbase is less likely to tip over. Okay, so I'm going to come and I'm going to make these fat like a macaroni or like a rainbow. That's going to be the wheel. What do they call it? Wheel housing. There we go. All right, and now we're going to finish that macaroni shape. All right, now the wheel is going to come in here. I'm going to start about halfway over on the macaroni. So I'm leaving a little bit of room to go in and show the front edge of the tire. Okay, now the front edge of the tire is going to come from the bottom right here, and it's going to just curve around just a little bit so that we're seeing both the front and the side. So it's coming right here and curving around a little bit. Now, obviously hubcaps can be super different just depending on the car. So you might want small ones. You might want yours to be bigger. I think I'm going to go with small just because it fits nicely in this size. Okay, now let's separate out the hood and the back edge of the car. So where we went a little bit forward right there, we're going to bump slightly up, then follow back, mostly parallel. Okay, and now we're going to come down. Excellent. We do need that little slim part of car metal in the front that's holding the window up. So we're going to come right here. All right. Now this space in here is going to be the windows. So just like a lot of cars, where one door separates from the other, you do have a line in the window, and then it comes down, and it's going to touch the base. It's a little bit different than you might see in real life, but it works well for us. We're also going to come in and add the door handle. Okay, so far, the thing we're missing the most is tail lights, which are very important because if you don't have them, then people don't know when you're stopping. So I'm making a slightly rounded rectangle right here, and I'm going to divide out the blinker at the top. All right, now, if this family is packed to go on vacation, they might have some stuff on the roof. Now, you could change it up. I'm just going to do suitcases right now. I'm going to make the forward-facing part of the rectangle that we would be able to see really easy, the flat part. Make this one a little bit smaller. All right, and then I really want it to look three-dimensional in the same way that I got a little bit of the wheels to be three-dimensional. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come angle down just a little bit. It's almost like a number 7 is taking a nap. And then I'm going to come straight down parallel to the other side of the box. Straight down. Now, obviously, they would need handles. A handle for my suitcase. And I'm going to do the old school kind where they have latches. Now, we need it to separate across. So I'm going to come and draw a little line across. Remember, details are part of what really helps your picture become believable. Even if not everything is exact, details will help people ignore some of the things that are missing and really pay attention to what you put down. Okay, you'll notice these two lines also follow that same angle that we have at the top. Now, if I've got luggage on the top of the car, obviously I need to strap it down. So I'm going to come and make a strap that's going into the window, and it's going to be slightly over my luggage. All right, time to Sharpie. So the thing that is the most in front, that's going to be the most problem to forget about, is that rope. So I'm going to get the rope. Then I'm going to come back down to the wheels. So I'm going to get that wheel housing in there. And I'll get the wheel. And I'll do the other one. Okay, next up we're going to do our bumpers. Then we're going to do our lights. All right, now we're going to do the big outline of the car. So we're going to come and we'll make where the roof is. Come along this right here. Okay, I'm going to come down the back. And I'll just let it melt into that bump. Along the back. Okay, then we'll go across the bottom of the window right there. Then we'll go up that front piece alongside the edge of the window. And now I'm going to come down the front of the car. Yeah! All right, bottom of the car. And then the divide between the front door and the body. All right. Let's get our handle. Excellent. And now we're going to go in and get our luggage. So there's one. And there's two. So I'm just getting the outer part of the box right now because the inside parts are not as important. Get this handle and the closure. I'm going to get the thin line with my pen so that it's not distracting. You can see the division, but it's not the first thing that catches your eye. Here we go. Excellent. All right, and now, my friends, you have a car ready for a family road trip. All right, enjoy.